So, what if the secret to unlocking your real potential wasn't about adding more, but about letting go? Today, we're diving into a really cool idea from our source material, the incredible, almost unbelievable power of an empty mind. Let's just kick things off with this huge statement that kind of sets the stage for everything. It says, meditation is the gateway to heaven. Now, hold on, we're not talking about pearly gates here. The source is talking about a state of being, a mind that's totally empty, free from that constant nagging chatter. That stillness, that's the heaven they're talking about. And that, of course, is the million-dollar question, right? If the goal is this empty, peaceful mind, how in the world do you actually get there in our crazy, nonstop world? Well, lucky for us, the source material lays out a path that's beautifully simple. The technique is called Anapanasati. I know, it's a bit of a mouthful, but it's this ancient method of breath mindfulness meditation, and you're going to be surprised by just how elegantly simple it is. Let's actually break down the name itself. The name itself is basically the entire instruction manual. It's kind of brilliant. Ana means in-breath, apana means out-breath, and sati just means to observe. So the whole thing, the entire practice, is just observing your breath. No complicated rituals, no chanting, just pure, simple observation. This slide just completely demystifies the whole thing. Step 1, just get comfy. That's it. Step 2, watch your breath do its thing. Your normal, natural breath. Don't try to control it. And step 3, and this is the absolute core of the practice. When your mind wanders off, and trust me it will, you just gently, without any judgment, bring it back to your breath. It's that simple and honestly, that profound. Okay, so how does this super simple practice lead to these huge benefits? It feels like a paradox, doesn't it? That emptying your mind can actually fill your life with more energy, more clarity, and just a deeper sense of being okay. To really get why this works, you first have to understand the problem. The source points out that we have somewhere between 50 and 80,000 thoughts a day. I mean, think about that. That's like a new thought almost every single second you're awake. And most of them are just reruns. And every single one is draining your energy. Meditation is how you step off that hamster wheel. And when you do, look what happens. The benefits just ripple out across your entire life. The source breaks it down into these 5 key areas. It boosts your physical quotient, so you have more energy. It cranks up your IQ for better focus and clarity. It enhances your EQ for better relationships. It even powers up your manifestation quotient, your ability to actually make things happen, and your spiritual quotient for a life that just feels more meaningful. And these aren't just ideas on a chart. These are things people actually experience. Less stress, way more energy, better health, a sharper focus. I mean, the list just goes on and on. It's like you're giving your own mind a complete system upgrade. Okay, so if you're with me so far, let's dive into this next idea, because this is where things get really fascinating. The source material suggests that once you get the hang of the practice, you can actually amplify the effects using a pyramid. So on the one hand, you've got ordinary meditation, which is already incredibly powerful, right? But then on the other hand, you have pyramid meditation. It's the same practice, but you do it inside or under a pyramid. The source describes this as a high energy zone that helps you get to those deeper states of mind way more easily. And here it is. This is the claim that really jumps out. Meditation inside a pyramid is said to be 3 times more powerful than regular meditation. The idea is that the very shape of the pyramid acts like an amplifier for cosmic energy, basically speeding up the whole process. And the benefits people report are, well, they're pretty remarkable. We're talking about relaxing faster, sleeping better, having more vivid dreams, and according to the source, it even makes it easier to have things like out-of-body experiences. It's pitched as a way to seriously supercharge your whole practice. And that really brings us to this final, powerful question. If your mind is the seed and your life is the tree that grows from it, then what could you do with a mind that's clear, calm, and focused, what the source calls a miraculous mind? What kind of magnificent tree would grow from that seed? Now that's a question worth thinking about.